Hi everyone, it's Claire Jarvis at Restore Fitness Therapies, and in this video I want to talk to you about how to develop your core muscles safely during pregnancy and the early postnatal period. Now, it's really important to have good, strong core muscles during pregnancy for a number of reasons. The first one being that when you have good, strong core muscles, you're far less likely to suffer with back pain, which seems to be very prevalent for a lot of pregnant women. It's also really important because those are the muscles which are supporting your expanding belly, so particularly towards the end of that second trimester and certainly in the third trimester when you're expanding a lot, when you've got those strong core muscles there, they're acting as a natural support, which means you're not going to be reliant on something like a belly band, which many women end up using. There's nothing wrong with them, it's just that they're not necessary if you've got the appropriate core strength. And then finally, these are the core muscles which are going to help you birth your baby. So you've got to sort of think of labour as this enormous workout, and the stronger those muscles are, the more efficient those contractions will be and the easier the labouring process will be as well. So three really good reasons why we want good, strong core muscles during pregnancy. And then postnatally, it's kind of similar. A lot of women, your new mums, are very susceptible to back pain because they're carrying around a baby and carrying around all the baby stuff with them. And if they don't have a strong core, it can really pull their posture out of position and cause a lot of pain. So lots of reasons there why we want good, strong core muscles. If we don't have them and our posture is affected, then we're far more likely to end up causing ourselves some kind of injury at the same time when we're leaning awkwardly sort of to pick up the baby. So really important to have strong core muscles. Now, this is where people sometimes go a little bit off base here, because we think of having strong core muscles as doing things like sit-ups and planks, and those kind of exercises are completely inappropriate when you are pregnant and also when you are in the early postnatal period. It is really important, in order to develop your core strength safely during pregnancy and postnatally, that you work with a qualified pre and postnatal Pilates instructor, because they will make sure that you are working the correct muscles. There are some muscles we want to work, there are some that should be left well alone, and the muscles we are working, we need to work them in a very specific way to make sure that we're developing that strength safely for you. So that's why I would say to people, it's really important to work with a qualified instructor, and please be very wary of just picking up random exercises off the internet, because you don't necessarily know anything about those instructors, and you're not going to be getting the guidance and the feedback that you need. So myself, I'm a pre and postnatally qualified instructor, and so are other members of our team, and they are the only people that are allowed to deliver those courses or deliver those classes to make sure that you are 100% safe. So we always want to develop the core from the inside out. So the pelvic floor muscles, we talk a lot about them already, whether you're pregnant or postnatal. The pelvic floor is super important, and they're the muscles you want to start working with, because they're the foundation to the rest of your core. They sit at the base of the pelvis there. They're supporting everything up above it there, your spine, all your internal organs, and you can't go wrong with those. You want to be working them throughout pregnancy. You can start working them again literally from the day your baby is born if you've got the headspace for that. But the point is that those are the muscles you want to be working in the way that we've already described in our other videos, and we've got a whole mini series about pelvic floor exercises as well. We then get to the transverse abdominis muscles, the muscles that sit around the body, and again, these are the ones that are supporting you enormously during pregnancy, but they're always also the ones that we need to be sort of shrinking back in again. They're going to help us support the spine, support our internal organs. So those are the real focus for us during pregnancy and the postnatal period. We then have the rectus abdominis muscles, which sit at the surface of the body. Now, these are the ones that have to stretch enormously over the top of your belly during pregnancy in order for your baby to grow, and they're just going to take a little bit of time to go back to normal as well. And when those muscles don't go back to normal, that's when we say that we've got diastasis recti, basically. Now, these are the muscles that really we need to leave alone during pregnancy. We want those muscles to stretch. So the last thing we want to do is to start tightening them by doing things like sit-ups and crunches and heavy planks and things like that. Similarly, in the postnatal period, we need to give those muscles time to shorten. If we start strengthening a muscle that's already at full stretch, what you're going to find is that that muscle will not go back to its original size and shape, and you'll then be left with something we call doming, where a lot of women find that they still look as if they're a little bit pregnant, because that muscle is now too strong and it won't go back into its original position. And it can also, by working those rectus abdominis muscles too early on, you can actually pull the muscles back apart again. So you can actually create more diastasis recti, or you can prevent it from going back in together. So I hope in this video it's just given you a little flavour, but we just wanted to let you know why these muscles are important. You do want to be working your core during pregnancy and postnatally, but you need to do it in a safe way. So please do contact us. Please do have a look at our pregnancy courses online, which are all delivered by myself while I was pregnant myself, and our postnatal courses, and then you'll know that you are going to work those muscles safely and correctly, get the benefits that you're looking for, but also have that knowledge that you are in safe hands as well. So I really hope that's been a useful introduction to using those core muscles safely. Please do get in touch if you've got any other questions, and I really hope we'll be seeing you online again soon.